Oh. I should be on now, but we will see if I appear here. Hello. Right, here we go. Welcome, welcome, everybody. Today, we are changing to Godot 4.4. Oh, I have to start recording. Woo! Okay, it's gonna be cool to, find out the new features of the Godot 4.4. But first thing first, I noticed a small problem while rewatching, the footage of me working on the bazooka. And the problem is this one. So since we have done, we've used a skinned H scroll bar, we can actually drag and drop this guy here. So we need a way to reset it to its default position. Ooh. Yeah, we need a way to disable all the inputs that you can give to this scroll bar. Or can we do a combination of pressing and moving? It's hard. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Okay, this needs to be fixed. Wow. Okay. What if I scroll? I go here and then... Jesus Christ. Oh my god. Yeah. Can we even spam this? Okay. So how do we do this? Well, it's the problem. So, today we fix this problem, then we migrate to 4.4 and see if we have time left. Alright. We definitely need to go back on bazooka weapon, and I guess it's in the power bar management. Oh, it's not even in the power bar. It's in the... No, it's in the power bar. Okay. So we close this and then we open the power bar. Yes, here it is. So how do we prevent multiple spawns, multiple clicks? Is there anything that I can do? Okay, that's not that, that's not it. Control, maybe something in control input. Shortcut context. Inutile, deve essere un genitore del controllo focalizzato finché Cosa si attiva se null? Ok, no, that's not it. Mouse. Gli eventi dalla rotellina di scorrimento elaborati, GUI input, saranno passati al controllo padre anche se mouse filter è impostato su mouse filter stop. What if you do mouse filter ignore? Let's try to save and let's see if at least the okay, I guess we can still why is it just launching more than one of these? Okay, we get a single one. Okay, so so this did help a little bit. Default cursor. Cursor shape. I don't get why this happens, honestly. Ai. Input. Theme. Focus? No. I don't need a tooltip. Neighbor left. Tells Godot which node it should give focus if the user presses the left arrow on the keyboard. Or left on a gamepad by default. No, it's not. This is not what I need. This is what I need to look about. But tells Godot which node it should give focus to if the user presses tab. Okay. So the focus tab is not that. The input mouse thing. Le rotelle a scorrimento sono elaborati da GUI input saranno passati al controllo padre anche se filtro è impostato su mouse filter stop, poiché è abilitato per impostazioni predefinite. Questo consente ai contenitori scorrevoli nidificati di funzionare immediatamente. Dovresti disabilitarlo nel controllo radice della tua interfaccia utente se non vuoi che gli eventi di scorrimento vengano elaborati in node unhandled input. Called when an input event hasn't been consumed by at input or any GUI control item. It is called after shortcut input and after unhandled key input. The input event propagates up through the node tree until a node consumes it. It is only called if unhandled input processing is enabled, which is done automatically if this method is overridden and can be toggled with set process unhandled input. To consume the input event and stop it propagating further to other nodes, viewport.setInput as handled can be called. For gameplay input, this method is usually a better fit than at input, as GUI event need a higher priority. For keyboard shortcuts, considering using shortcut input instead, as it is called before this method. Finally, to handle keyboard event, considering unhandled key input to perform reasons. Note, this method is only called if the node is present in the scene tree. Let's try it like this, but I don't think this will solve my problem. Nope. This. Okay, that definitely did not work. So ignore it's the only possible thing here. But we'll probably need to find a way to actually not give the mouse wheel any kind of involvement in the in this. How am I supposed to do this? That's impossible with what the game is giving me. Il node che deve essere un genitore del controllo vocalizzato affinché la scorciatoia sia attivata. Se null, la scorciatoia può essere attivata quando un controllo qualsiasi è focalizzato, una scorciatoia globale. Ciò consente che le scorciatoie siano accettate solo quando l'utente ha focalizzato una determinata area della GUI. Ah, non mi è chiaro. Proprietà, shortcut context c'è scritto. Process. Unhandled input, forse è questo. When an input event hasn't been consumed by input or any GUI control item, it is called after shortcut input and then after unhandled key input. The input event propagates up through the node tree until a node is consumed. It is only called if unhandled input processing is enabled. which is done automatically if this method is overridden and can be toggled, set process, unhandle the input. Ok. Well, that's interesting. I have actually no clue on. Okay, ordering, it doesn't matter. Texture, neither. Material, neither. Physics interpolation per node, offering a finer grain of control than turning physics interpolation on and off globally. See fisica comune interpolazione della fisica and Sin 3 in physics interpolation. Don't really know what that means, honestly. Editor description, script. Yeah. Does the power bar itself have some methods? HS scroll bar. Range, methods. Value change, set value, no signal. Share, unshare. Value change, emesso quando cambia value, quando usato su uno slider viene chiamato continuamente durante il trascinamento, potenzialmente ogni frame. Se si esegue un'operazione costosa in una funzione connessa a value change, considera di usare un timer anti-rimbalzo per richiamarla funzionalmente la funzione meno spesso. A differenza di segnali come line edit text change, value change viene emesso anche quando value viene usato direttamente tramite codice. Perché share e unshare non sono spiegati? Ok, share. Collega due range insieme a qualsiasi intervallo precedente raggruppato con uno di essi. Quando una qualsiasi delle variabili di membro dell'intervallo cambia, condividerà un nuovo valore con tutti gli altri intervalli nel suo gruppo. Calcolare del range value senza emettere segnale value changed. GUI input event. Ai. On GUI input. Graphic User Interface, la definizione di GUI. Print chiamato segnale. Let me see if with the signals I can kind of override this behavior. Oh boy. Okay. And was it called? No. So it's not this. So why when I zoom, or to be more clear, why when I scroll the mouse input do I get this? It's not a signal, of course. But do I get more? So why do I get more than once here? That's the question. Member global. Okay. It doesn't even play the sound more than once. Because the sound is played here. So why does it get more than once here? That makes no sense to me. Yeah. This is so fucking confusing for me. maybe the wheel actually refreshes the input check. Okay, this makes sense because I left the action button. So now if I press this again, no. So it's not linked to the input function. Or maybe. Okay, so he didn't go back there. So it's not something related to the input function. Does the wheel trigger some other threads? That's why this is happening? It does not come from here. And it doesn't come from here though. I'm so confused. Let's retry. Okay, let's give it a direction. And okay, and we get this breakpoint here. Because we actually reached 100. Maybe let's try not reaching 100. So press here. And you go, woohoo, but we don't reach 100. Okay. We can remove this breakpoint. Okay. Okay. So it's definitely due to, if we do this, so the problem is linked to, if we do this while moving, but we go and stop to 100%, this will trigger it again. Wow. I'm so confused, but at least I have an idea of what the problem is now. I wonder if the problem is related to the camera. So since the camera has to move, it refreshes everything and it re-triggers process. Or if the problem is due only to the movement of the mouse wheel itself triggering that more than once. I mean, this is solvable. But I want to understand the reason. Oh boy. Okay, the only thing I know is that this signal is not needed. Okay. What if I stop the camera from moving? Would that make any difference? We can test it by pressing plus and minus and see if that makes any difference. Let's try. Okay, so I have to mouse wheel here and then press and spam plus and minus. And they go to 100%. Okay, I did. It does spawn more than one. I think the game crashed. Jesus Christ. Okay. So it is definitely due to the zooming in and out. So I guess if I stop the ability to zoom in and out while the thing is playing, it will probably show it. It will probably stop everything. It can probably stop this bug from occurring. So, yeah. When? So we need on this camera a method it's like the disable func disabilita zoom e movimento. Void pass and func riabilita zoom e movimento. Void pass. Okay, so if invent is input mouse button, blah blah blah. This is how this do mean. Clamp, center on target, smooth zoom to. This smooth zoom too is not really used anywhere. So I guess I can remove it. Ah, okay, it's part of the same function. Okay, maybe this is something that I can use in the future, so I will keep it. So let's say that everything here needs to go on here, and we can include a if usabile. Uguale true. Then usabile, it's a variable usabile, it's a boolean that starts as true, and then we just move in usabile uguale false and usabile uguale true. Okay, we can go on this bad boy here, and also we should have the reference to the camera, but don't we? Ragionamento istantaneo, yada yada. We don't. So the component, we need to... we probably just want to get a point blank reference on it. Makes it easier. We do that in the player. Or in the weapons. I don't get it. Maybe is it here? When do we move? We move the camera when we select one of the things in the box. So it's in the first component. Okay. Nope. Okay. And we need this. And then we need to go on camera and use this. Camera dot. And camera. Let's see. Then we do this, then we go here. We do, and we move the mouse cursor. I need to take out the breakpoints. And if my theory is correct, we resume and only one shot starts. Holy fucking shit. Well, that probably won't fix it. Why? This happens only if we zoom into the thing. The only other valid solution that I can come up with is to at the very end of this get 3 create timer 2.0 timeout. Maybe here after the sound effect. Dot value equals to 0. Okay, that didn't work. Oh man. So maybe the only thing that I can do is go here and make if repeat equals true equals false. And repeat is a boolean. Per ripetizione spawn proiettile uguale parte come il proiettile uguale false, quindi parte come false. E I guess lui fa ripetizione proiettile uguale true. Quando è partito la prima volta. Non so se la cosa cambia, però vediamo. Okay, let's retry. I didn't go to 100% now. Sorry, what the fuck? Why did he spawn 2 this time? Facing another direction. Ah! Ay, 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 ay. So, this helped. But where is the second one coming from, then? Is it coming from here? Maybe that's the problem. Okay, the first breakpoint is here. Spawns. Okay, what if we didn't have the breakpoint then? I know this has been checked. Okay. So let's do So will this then guarantee me 100% that I will not get 2 bullets? Alright! Problem solved. Yes, good job, good job. Lovely. Then we can go ahead and change version to 4.4. I will first of all commit this fix. Alright, so let's close and then go into Visual Studio Code and just make a small commit. So 3.1.3 a fix sulla sullo spam, fix su ripetizione di spawn proiettili se la rotella viene usata durante caricamento della power bar, rotella, zoom con tasti più o meno, anche zoom con tasti più o meno, virgola e spostamento con il cursore dell'indicatore power bar. Quindi fix su ripetizione di spawn proiettili se la rotella, anche zoom con tasti più e meno e spostamento con il cursore dell'indicatore power bar, viene usato durante il caricamento della power bar. Indicatore progresso viene usata durante il caricamento della power bar e virgola disabilitati funzioni della SH scroll bar sopra menzionati. Ok. Can we sync change, please? Okay. Okay, let's upgrade to 4.4. I did like check most of the news, and apart from the restructure of paths with UIDs and that the logic of dictionaries is now a little bit more flexible, apart from that, all the changes shouldn't really matter on my project, but let's do the import and see if anything is broken. 4.4 stable? Yes, please. Let me have it. Download 4.4 stable, but I want the .NET version also, because I never know if I want to. You never know if I want to. Is there an auto update somewhere? Do I have to manually download everything and jeez. Editor. Yada yada yada. I don't know. I'll probably just keep both of the versions. With the COSA file. Godot Engine. Now we're just gonna make new 4.4, or maybe we can just engine and project. Engine. We can do 4.3. Take everything here and move it here. I hope that doesn't mess around too much. 4.4. And we just place everything here. There you go. Now I want a new collegamento, and this one I'll get in the desktop. There you go. Okay. Let's fire up Godot 4.4 for the first time. Let's empty up this one. Alrighty, alrighty. Okay, and I guess we can open this up. Yes. Okay, so the migration should be taken care automatically, and if we see too many errors, we will have to take care of them. Okay, as of Godot 4.4 scene and resources, use UIDs, reference scripts and shaders. Normally this update is applied to a single scene or resource once you save it in Godot 4.4. For the first time, if you have a lot of scene and or resource, doing this manually may be time consuming. This tool will update all the project's scene and resource at once. Click restart and upgrade. to restart the editor and update all the scenes and resources in this project. Depending on the project site, it may take several minutes. Note, please make sure you have project backup before running the tool to avoid the possibility of data loss. Additionally, make sure to commit all UID files in your version controller and do not add them to ignore list, like git ignore. Okay, we did do a commit here before, and I see a lot of UIDs already have been added. So we technically do have the backup. Let's do the restart and rework. Okay. I think we are alive. Let's press play and see if everything works as it should. So it feels like everything is fine. We can move, we can change weapon. Every kind of weapon has its own thing. Okay, the jetpack is still a work in progress, so. Okay, this is definitely broken. Somehow, and it doesn't start flying like it did yesterday. Or maybe I just need to press confirm, actually. Yes. That might be slightly counterintuitive. But okay. Looks like everything works as expected. So the only thing I want to check out, it's a dictionary, which I did define in one of the bazooka thingies. In the bazooka projectile, might be. Yeah. So bazooka projectile, scene, script, definitely. Scripts, test, component, long range projectile. So the long range projectile does not have it. So is it in the base bazooka? He is... it is not in the base bazooka. Maybe it's in the component. Yes, okay. So the dictionary here looks still okay. So I can now specify that this is a dictionary with vector 2 and int. Okay. Nice. This was one of the news. And now we can see the game tab also. Game embedding not available when the game starts maximized. Consider overriding the window mode project setting with the editor feature tag to windowed to use game embedding while leaving the exported project intact. Ok. Project, impostazioni. Windowed. Okay, so press play to start the game. So now the game is always better. Ok. I nodi selezionati nella posizione cliccata. Ah, wow. Ah, that's new. Embed game on next play. Make game workspace floating on next play. Well, I can go on this. What is absolute? I need to try. This game tab is basically useless. Then. Make game and workspace floating on next play. Oh, that's what I like. I can go on the scene, I can go on game. Yes, this is what I like to see. We're also keeping the aspect ratio. That's great. Awesome, awesome. Well, well, well. TLS handshake error. It's something probably related to the add-ons. Okay, let's see if the scripting add-on works still the same. I think it does. I can go here. I can also like edit and go here. This is great. I can now stop this. He will get this. Oh, that's... I mean, not super useful, but will definitely help when, you know, every time I need to check something on the go. I go here and then play. Then I go to remote. This makes it so much easier. Yeah, this is a really good quality of life improvement. And as I kind of expected, nothing is really 100% broken after the migration. So yes, definitely the migration part is done and is taken care of. I think I will stop everything and just make another commit, because everything basically got reworked. So this is 3.1.3b. Migration of migrazione del progetto a Godot 4.4. Okay, wonderful. So, having said this, we can spend the last 30-20 minutes to just try to go on with the development of the jetpack. So we were back to the point in which we have the player being able to select the jetpack. He will choose a direction and then fire it up. At any point it can break, or he will eventually land. And we also know that he keeps a track correctly of the height, since it is just reshaping. Hello? Did the pig just disappear? Position scale 0. Why did the scale not go back? Where is he? Okay, so he's way out of the map. Okay. We will make sure at some point that he doesn't just leave the map but this will require a little bit of working around the map. I probably can just create an additional tilemap layer. It would make sense. And also I can additional tilemap layer, and I can set an area to the that simply cannot be left from the players. Yeah. And this will be taken care later along the way. So back to the jetpack. We do take care of the size. We do take care of updating the amount of charges that is used, and we also did. Oh, actually, I can adjust my to-dos. The inventory manager. Si ferma tutto. Area 2D. Che non può essere lasciata dal player. Ok. This has been done, so. Ok. I'll be there. So the physics process, it's flying, yada yada. Maybe we can set another boolean. It's not only is flying, but sta atterrando. So this boolean will let us know this boolean will let us know when the flying phase ends and when the landing phase starts. So if he's not flying, we move its angle based on where the mouse position is. When he is flying, we move him towards the fly position. We move him towards a certain direction. Okay. And we also keep track of how much of that 100% he has flown, and how much of, and where its hypothetical height is with the formula we thought about yesterday, which also determines the scale of the pig itself. Okay. So if we get to 100%, we just finish the fly phase, which makes sense to me. If we press action again, if in the input we play action, we press action again, instead of around false, and we change this only. Should we always change this? Probably. Or maybe we should do, when we press, we change. But first we need to check if it is flying or not. Okay, so first we check if it is flying or not, then we change the value on the pressing. Okay, so the first thing will fire up. But those things need to be done frame by frame. So what we can probably do is because if I press the button and I change its flying from not flying, it starts from not flying, so it starts and goes to flying mode. Okay. This I don't get at the moment. So so this is if I press the so this thing is just if I press the second time. If I press it, it changes. It goes to false to true. And then he does not do this, does not do this. So we can probably do this, but then we don't really. My brain. Maybe this is the best way to do this. And after he changed that, if your flying is true, okay, that would make sense. If the flying flag is true and we press again the action button, we do the change on the is landing flag. We can just set it to true, actually. And from here we should have the function wait from here we should have one calcolo delle possibili caselle atterrabili, 2 attesa della scelta di dove atterrare per il maiale. Necessita di pausa della necessita di pausa della il mio cervello necessita di pausa della del processo della quote unquote processazione del il gioco. In questo caso dobbiamo fare bisogna fare riferimento a node process. Ok. So we can probably try to try to define how the height, how many based on the height, how many tiles can I possibly land on? And for this we need to go to perform some tests in game. Vabbè. Ai. So let's fire up the station and my usual file number 3. That's the map that I'm gonna use. need all the paras that we can possibly have. Okay, so again, I probably want to... yes, I probably want to... clean up this minefield again. Are there any mines left? Okay, let's actually use another pig. Okay, let's make a save state. Okay, so save state was on file 8. Let's try from here. So we established that 46, 48 was the maximum. So we need at least 20-ish tiles of distance, which will probably be about here. Let's say starting from here. And slowly but surely descending. Okay. Let's try in here, and then the next pig. Let him do the same thing, starting from the same spot. And not move. Oh, it's the other side. From the other side. I'm not moving it at all. Almost perfect landing, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's try again. Oh, Jesus. It's the other side. So let's start like a couple of tile closer. And see if I can achieve like dropping more on one side. Okay. The fact that I did get the yellow pig means that I was pretty accurate. Nope, that landed basically exactly in the same thing, in the same spot. And yeah, kind of got him. But he was like here, wasn't he? So what if we are much closer then? Okay, this didn't change too much, and we were basically up to 5, 6 tiles closer, which means probably the climb rate, it's pretty high. So I think a good measure is to just calculate, to make our assessment just based on the height that I calculated previously. And now let's start as far as possible. I'm even a little lower than my top of height here. Wow, almost half a tile more. Yeah, but I guess 5 tiles, it's a good range. boy. Let's actually reset the peaks. Okay. I feel like this is his top of like highest amount of climb that I could get. Is he landing here on the green? Yeah, just get down there. It will be more than a valid marker. Was it here? I don't remember. Nope. It's probably on the opposite side. So if we redo the same thing... Okay. So here we are at the top, but we move all forward now. Nope. Ah. Well, the walls weren't really that useful, to be honest. All right. Okay. So where is the landing strip? Is it here? Nope. Is he here? No. Okay, it was this one. Let's make this guy jump in here so I can. So I do know where the proper landing strip is. Starting point. Testing is so fun. My brain feels kinda squishy. My brain feels kinda bad. Okay, and this is the last guy that needs to get out of here. Okay. So it is time to see. Everybody will start from here. And this is his landing place. Cool. Now let's do F1 so we can actually do a save state with 9. Okay. And try to get a kind of coherent test. Trying to go as forward as possible. Okay. And this tells us that we are 1, 2, 3, 4. squares. 4 or 5 squares. Now let's do the same, but by giving it both left and right, both left and up, and then only left. Maybe. No, sorry, I was wrong. I was saying only right. This time we do right and up. This is basically the same height as this guy. And that's the original spot where MG was written. Yeah. This is 1, 2, 3, 4. I kind of got a little bit early on the release and a little bit later on starting to go to the right. In fact, he was able to land also more to the right. I think this kind of proves that you can go up to 5. You can gain up to 5 tiles in a direction, as long as you are at the maximum height. And I think the representation that I gave with this semicircle, like going up very quickly in the beginning when keeping it tight in his middle phases, it's kind of accurate. So I will keep it and consider it based on that. But it is 13, which is the time for me to get some lunch. Thank you everyone for following, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.